Hey everyone, I'm Connor and welcome to my channel, The Closet. If it's your first time here on my channel, I like to talk about all things luxury. So if that's something you're into, I'd love it if you could hit the subscribe button and the bell button so you're notified when I bring out new videos. And if you're returning, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about all of the luxury items that I have purchased in 2023 and whether or not I regret buying them or am firm on my decision about purchasing them. But before I get into that, I would like to thank Dossier Fragrances, who have very kindly collaborated with me, where I have been given some of their EDP perfumes to try out. These perfumes are fantastic. I've had them for a few weeks now, and I've been mixing and matching with some of them, and they are very, very good. I've got 4 that I've tried, and they are long-lasting because they're EDP. They're not evaporating quickly like EDT because these are oil-based, and they are just spot on. Now, on their website, they do have a range of fragrances that do have inspired notes from more common brands, but I feel like these are a lot better value for money, especially if you're someone like me who wears fragrances every single day and I like to layer with different ones, and I don't want to be like, oh my god, every time I spray it's like 20 bucks sort of thing. So they come with a card that kind of has the notes of the fragrance that you're wearing, and they drop in everything, and they also come with a sample size. So if you get the perfume, spray the sample, and it's not vibing with you, or you've worn it and you just don't like how it wears over the day, you can return the full size one for free, which is really, really good, especially with fragrances. You just don't know till you know. Now, they're an American-based company, but the fragrances are made in France, and they definitely seem to have like the stock in Australia, because when they were sent to me, the tracking came from Melbourne, so they came really quickly. Now, if you're someone like me who always likes to smell good, I have a perfume at work, I've got one in my work bag, I've got one in the glove box of my car, I got perfumes everywhere. So because of the size of these and the price point, I think they're a great alternative for having those different options. Sometimes you're going into a meeting and you might want to smell a little bit more professional, or you might be going out to drinks after work, so you might want a bit of a party vibe. So it's definitely good for stuff like that. And I also think it's good if you've got like teenage kids and you're not wanting to commit to a super expensive perfume and you want to give them some different options to try. This is definitely something worth investing in. Now, I just do 2 sprays, and I normally do like a little one on my neck, and that's all I do. Aromatic. And I am very fussy with EDP perfumes. I know the Dior ones, they give me massive headaches. These don't give me any headaches. I've got sensitive skin and they don't do anything. Like, my arms aren't swelling up like just normal moisturizers seem to do to my skin. So I think they're a really great option. So yeah, thanks so much Dossier for collaborating with me for this video. And I will definitely have a discount code linked in the description box down below. It's not an affiliate code, it's just a discount code. So if you are looking to purchase, make sure you use that one. Now, the first luxury item that I'm going to be starting with is shoes, and they would be these Christian Louboutin sneakers that I got a few months ago now. These are in like a navy canvas with navy suede up on the sides, and then they've got the what are they called? Like the classic spikes and the red soles on the bottom. Now, I have worn these maybe 2 or 3 times. I was actually waiting for my laces to come. So like in all my sneakers, I don't use the shoelaces that the shoes come from. I use the laces because it actually makes them more comfortable because there's not so much pressure on this part of your foot, especially with newer shoes, and it means I can slip my feet in and out. I can link these down below if you guys are looking at them. They're cheap. I think they're like $18 or something for a pair. But these shoes were surprisingly quite comfortable, considering there's a lot of talk about Louboutin shoes, even the sneakers being really uncomfortable when you first get them because they're really stiff. I didn't have any problems, I didn't get any blisters, and I found them quite easy to use. Maybe it's because I use the laces, I'm not sure, but I had no dramas with them. I think I picked these up for about $830 or something, which is a lot cheaper than the RRP. I got them on Satire, and yeah, I absolutely love them. They're so bougie and just, I don't know. I think sometimes you just need some Louboutins in your life. But I would definitely get another pair of sneakers. I'd obviously get something a lot different, but because they're easy and comfortable and I didn't really need to wear them in, these ones were a winner, so no regrets. While we're on the topic of shoes, the other pair of shoes that I purchased this year were my Hermes Izmir sandals. I got these in the like light denim, I think they call it Blue Claire or something like that. These also are surprisingly comfortable, but you do need to wear them in a bit, in the sense that your foot, when it's in here, because this is so firm, as you're walking, it like pushes your foot back so your heel hangs over. But over time, the more you wear them, your foot like gets its little groove in and then they're fine. But in terms of just being comfortable, they definitely are comfortable. I've worn them a few times. The only thing, like, I'm not selling them or getting rid of them or anything, I just think they look a bit ugly on my feet, and I'm not sure why. Like, when I wear them, I'm not like, oh god, I'm not wearing these again. But I don't feel like a superstar when I put them on. So I was kind of like Googling, and apparently when you wear shoes like this, if you have like smaller ankles or smaller calves, you should wear like long baggy pants and it looks good. But like, I don't like wearing long baggy pants because I feel like they don't look good on me. But during Black Friday sales, I'd purchased some like linen pants from 24S that I ended up returning because they were so see-through, like you could see my underwear through them and like the rest. And that was, I got like a pair in navy and a pair in white, and even the navy pair you could see my underwear. Like if I was wearing black underwear, you could see it. So I was just like, I cannot do this. But I did put them on and wear them with this, and they looked really good. I still don't think those pants suited me, but I think it's one of those things like, the more you wear it, the more comfortable you'd get. But they definitely look good with like long, like linen flowy pants that weren't like cuffed around the ankle or anything. But yeah, in terms of the actual look of these shoes and everything, I really do like them. They're super comfortable, and hopefully over summer I'll wear them a lot more and just get over my fear of how ugly I think they look. But these were a win in my opinion, and Dale got the orans in the matching one, so we are shoe twins. The next item would be my Dior mini saddle pouch that I picked up in Paris when I was there in May. Absolutely love this bag. No regrets. It is so beautiful. I love the contrast between the jacquard canvas and the black leather. I like that. It's simple, but it's still got that luxury feel to it. I like that I got it in black. I don't, you know, I think I've only got one other black bag, and because it's broken up with the textures here, it definitely is different to just like your average black bag. I like the really substantial buckle hardware on the front. It kind of gives it a bit more of a masculine look, but gives it some, I guess the softness of the jacquard, it kind of like gives it a bit more grit. But yeah, it's super easy to use. It's very carefree. The layout of this bag is very simple. It's just one big open pouch with a slip pocket at the back. And then there is a smaller slip pocket down the side here. But yeah, it's a great bag. I think the price point was really great, even though I did buy it in Paris where it was a little bit cheaper. If I were to buy it in Australian dollars, I still think the price point is worth it for what you're getting, especially for Dior. We all know Dior's expensive. But yeah, it's definitely a very carefree bag. And no regrets about purchasing it. Would purchase it again. When I was like in Dior looking at this bag, they did have the all black leather version with like the contrast white stitching, which I was on the fence about, but ultimately I'm glad I got this one, because you always need a bit of jacquard in your life, and I don't think you can go wrong. Next would have to be my recently acquired shearling baguette from Fendi. Now this was from the men's collection. It was a runway piece that they brought out, and oh my god, like, it's a Fendi baguette. Hello. And it's obviously, it sits in this room, but every time I come into here, because it's also my office, I see it, I'm like, oh my god, like, no regrets. It was a great price point. I think it was about $1,800, and it does come with like a black crossbody strap, which is adjustable as well. The inside, I've got the dust bag in the moment, but it's like a baguette if you were to cut it open, just one big open bread. But yeah, no regrets about purchasing this bag at all. Did cause a bit of a stir on the old face on the YouTube comments. People were like, what is that bag? But it's fun, it's luxury, it's just a bread bag. Like, what more can I say? I haven't used it yet. I was actually going to take it to, Dale and I went to like the Friends of Fendi like Christmas dinner a few weeks back, and I was going to take it, but I ultimately took my MTO just because, you know, a bit more fancy. But I was so close to taking this, but why didn't I take it? Oh, because I was wearing navy and the strap is black, and I don't like wearing black and navy. I know, it's such a bit of a faux pas, but it just looked very like I was trying to match, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up taking my MTO, but I cannot wait till I take this bad boy out because it's so soft and it's a bread bag, okay? What more can I say? Next is a item I picked up from Hermes this year as well. It is the Passiflora sushi tray, and I absolutely love this floral pattern. I think it is very different to what Hermes normally puts out. You know, a lot of their other homewares, like in the Mosaic range and everything, like they're nice, but they're very formal and they're very Hermes. But I like this because it's just not serious at all. It's very tropical, it's very fun, and whilst I'm not really a green person, these are the shades of green that I do like. And yeah, it's just very fun piece to have. It's the only piece that I do have from this collection. The other Hermes pieces from homewares that I do have, they're not like, I don't have any like crockery stuff, whatever you'd call this, ceramic. So it's the first one that I've got, but I definitely do love it. Now, I actually use this for a very important purpose, but very strange. So whenever I get, you know when you get like business shirts and they come with the little spare buttons, or I'm not sure if women's shirts do, but men's shirts in the collar, they have these little plastic tabs that you slot in to keep the collar firm. When you get a shirt, they always give you spare ones, and I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but I used to always just chuck them out because I'm like, whenever I'm going to need those, and then the button falls out. Do you know how bloody expensive buttons are? I went to Lincraft to go and get a replacement button, and it was $5 for one button. I could buy the whole factory in China for that and have buttons for the rest of my life. $5. I was like, what the hell? So now, and it still didn't match the shirt. So I was just like, I'm paying $5 for a button that doesn't match the shirt. So now I keep all of this stuff on there, or if there's like receipts and stuff, I keep that all on there on this little bougie tray. And look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So the system works for me, and you know, what a better way to put it on a sushi tray. And now, arguably my favorite item that I did get in 2023 would happen to be my made-to-order Fendi Mini Peekaboo with the Python Touch Honey. And obviously this is a very special piece. I'm incredibly grateful that I had purchased this. I'm grateful that I'm in a position in life where I can purchase this, and it's a very special piece, and obviously it's one that's never going anywhere, because not only does it have my name in it, I don't want to ever give it up. So I absolutely love this bag. It's so special, it's so me, and it would, it's going to be a tough act to follow to ever get a bag that I would call more special than this one. But yeah, it's just beautiful. I have absolutely no regrets about purchasing it, and even just looking at it now, I just fall in love with it. It still smells like the first day I smelt you. But that's a sentence you never thought you'd hear someone say. But it smells like the moment I unboxed her for the very first time, when the whole room just filled with Fendi goodness. But you win the crown for the best luxury purchase in 2023, Ms. Peekaboo. Now, I'm pretty sure that's everything. I feel like I am missing some things, but honestly, I can't remember at this stage. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. I would love it if you could subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and please give this video the thumbs up. Thank you so much to Dossier as well for collaborating with me for this video, and like I mentioned before, I will have my discount code down below in the description box. Let me know if you do pick up any fragrances as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all very shortly in my next video, and let's hope that 2024 has a lot more luxury purchases, because there's a lot more room on those shelves to fill, okay? Thanks, guys, and thanks so much for sticking with me through 2023, and I'll see you all shortly next year.